I'm not one for aimlessly working out. I like to have fun. I like to exercise. If I have things that I want to accomplish, I will train for them, right? If that takes strength training or mobility training or any type of training, I'll train for it. But for the most part, I usually try to take about 10 to 30 minutes out of my day to just address movement, address what's going on in my body, address my posture, address my muscles, see how I'm feeling, check in on myself, right? And then other days I might add other activities to that. But today, nigga, I throw my mic on and rap while I'm getting some of these movements in. And I realize I put down some notes, talk about some different subject matters. At the same time, why not? Get them off my chest. Right? Recently, I've been talking about dieting, or should I say, people have been asking for my consulting services and bringing up dieting. And the truth is that I don't diet. I stopped dieting. I stopped dieting about 4 years ago because I realized that all dieting is a scientific experiment, right? Right, a scientific experiment. Right, you do some background research. What does research say about this diet? Right, from there you construct a hypothesis or ask an in-depth question. Right, testable, educated guess. What happens if I eat like this for X amount of time? And then you test it. From there, you design or you follow a program for X amount of time. You are going to be the judge of what success or failure looks like from that. Because the truth is that with any diet, no matter how many days you follow it or anything of that nature, your body will adjust to whatever you're doing to it. Genuinely, right? If it doesn't like what you're doing, right, there could be negative effects. If it does like what you're doing to it, there might be positive effects, but there will be effects. There will be some type of change, whether it's chemically, hormonally, physiology wise, or whatnot. When you follow that diet, some people get upset because I will tell them that pretty much every diet I've ever tried has worked to some extent, right? There was a certain amount of change I thought might happen, and then there might be an underwhelming effect that certain changes happen during that time. Or there might be negative effects that I did not know were going to happen because I never ate like that before, so my body would have different type of effects. Every diet has worked in some capacity, but the truth is that I wanted to recognize what my relationship with food was because I realized human beings are the only animal that is confused about what to eat. That bothered me for a long time. You don't have to tell the zebra what to eat. You don't have to tell an elephant what to eat. You don't have to tell bugs what to eat. But for some reason, human beings, we get so confused about what to eat. And that is annoying. So I've been on a journey personally to just try to eat real food. Started with eliminating ultra processed food and then trying to eliminate processed food altogether. Really understanding, what we consider food over what is consumable or edible. Right? If you've seen me eating a box of crayons, you would in fact look at me like, wow, you are tripping. You're eating a box of crayons. Just because I can eat them doesn't mean I should eat them. That's the same thing with ultra processed food. They might as well be crayons. You don't even know what the material is in that box. or whatever. So I tell people to find a nutritional therapist, right, to understand their relationship with food. I tell them to get a primary physician, someone who can actually help them check their levels in blood and what might be going on inside chemically with their body, and then recognize what foods can help that. I do not give nutritional advice because every human is different, and I'm not a nutritionist.